Everyone, I'm going to be addressing chapters 10 through 12 of Their Eyes Were Watching God by Zora Neale Hurston. So the first question is, in chapter 10, Janie meets Virgil Woods, who prefers to be addressed by his nickname of Tea Cake. Why does Tea Cake embody Janie's fantasy of an ideal man? Do you think that many women desire a man like Tea Cake? I think for Janie, Tea Cake is a kind of refreshing person because he's very different from all the men that she's had in her life. He's very flirty, but in a sense of like complimenting him in like on her intelligence when they were playing checkers at the store. He really embodies like a caring attitude towards her, kind of like when he asked her, hey, why are you here at the store and everybody else is at the ball game, like. And for Janie, it feels like nobody really cared about her like sense of wellness. I felt like he was trying to make her feel like she was a priority, and like he was also very helpful, like, when he helped her clean the store. And even though like he has like a very flirty kind of personality with her, he still was very like respectful. Like she was like, oh, maybe he just wants to sleep with me, but like that first time when he walked her home, like that was it, and I feel like that already spoke volumes about what kind of person he was. And I think for the first time ever, Janie feels very physically attracted. When it came to Joe, she was attracted, I feel, to like his ambitious kind of side. Logan, I mean, there wasn't really anything that she was attracted to him. It's just, that was more like a relationship of convenience, that was arranged. So Tea Cake is like the first kind of man that Janie actually like feels like, wow, like he's really handsome. Do I think that many women desire a man like Tea Cake? I mean, I think I can see why Janie definitely likes him. I mean, who doesn't want someone who is respectable, sincere, romantic, and very caring, It makes you feel like you're not being judged. Like you can be yourself and he'll appreciate you for who you are. Second question is, in chapter 11, Janie begins a romantic relationship with Tea Cake. How does this relationship establish Janie as a rule breaker, someone who does not observe social norms? I think Janie throughout the story is seen as that rule breaker, right? I think this one puts like the cherry on top because obviously her husband just died. So you already know that people are going to start talking and saying how she moved on so quickly. But Janie's like, you know what? I don't care. Like, I was married to this guy for 17 years. Like, this isn't going to stop me. Like, this is freedom. I finally found someone who's, like, making me feel, cared for. So, of course, I'm going to go for it. So, it establishes her, like, I don't care about the social norms. I'm going to do this for me. And I mean, another thing is like, he's 25 and she's 40. There's also like that age difference. And she's like, even though she kind of feels a little bit weird about it, she's still like, you know what? Yeah, it's fine. Like, it is what it is. I think also, in addition to that, her grandmother wanted this lifestyle for her of being taken care of by someone who's rich, and he's obviously not. And so she kind of goes against the norms of like, I'm going to be whoever I want to be, regardless if they have money or not. So the next question. In chapter 12, do you think that Phoebe is the voice of reason for Janie, or is she the voice of the status quo, trying to make her conform to the prevailing social norms? I believe that Phoebe can be both. I think there's an argument for both because, I think she's been the most caring and friendly towards Janie, and she's been like, it feels like it sounds like she's judgmental at times, but I feel like she's just trying to look out for Janie You know, she's obviously seen her. She knows what she struggled with. She knows everything she went through. So it could be both, you know. I mean, obviously, Phoebe seems like she kind of does follow the social norms. You can't expect someone to, you know, be the same. You can still be friends with someone even though you may not be on the same life path. What she is a friend, you know. So she can be both. Like, hey, just a heads up, this could happen, but also, hey, I'm your friend, you know, and I just want you to think about this. It can be both. And last question. At this point in the novel, what do you think that the novel's theme is? The message that the writer conveys to us through Janie and her choices. Well, I mean, the overall theme is love. There's no denying that, you know. I think the message that the writer's trying to show is like, love is such a like crazy idea that some people go through journeys and they fall for the wrong people, and really it's about staying true to yourself and finding someone who's going to have everything that you want and not at the same time, but at the end what matters is that they make you happy, you know. And it's always best to follow your dreams and not care about what people say, even though people may judge your relationship, or they may think your relationship is something when it's not, like in Joe's marriage or in the first marriage of Logan, for convenience, for benefits. And then this third one, it's like, it may not be rich, but it's happiness over money and materialism. So it's really just about following, you know, the path that you think is right for you, and still being able to be happy even without the materialistic things or benefits, I guess. Yeah. Thank you so much.